dapit nga ato nahingangatuan, naabot ang tagna kita naguungara, hinpaguli na. Balik balay, balik mahuway, aton mga nagbubulay, kung may dapag sihigugmaay. Balik balay, balik kalipay. Bisan diin kahapit, balay hay mo nagsasangpit, aton kinabuhi, andiri na babari, utukan panimalay. Balik balay, balik pahuway, aton mga nagbuulay, kung may dapag sihigugmaay. Balik balay, balik kalipay.
Lord God, look down upon us this day, this hour, regardless of what has gone before or what will come after. Give us the grace to consecrate this time entirely to you, all the actions of our body and soul. May all the thoughts that come to us be true. May all the things to which our hearts go out be beautiful with the beauty of God. May all the things we want be good. Give us the light to see your will, the grace to love it, and the courage and strength to do it. We ask you this through Christ our Lord. Amen.
Amen.
Good morning mga kasangkayan. Welcome din aton programa Balik Balay. And as promised, I have here a special guest today, Friday, May 24. So mga kasangkayan, and fortunately, it's his birthday. Ladies, it was
And easily tiring.
to ano ang pinaka
I could be obedient. Even
except the ancestral home that you have, the White House in Baybay na
It's not-
mark na ngayon.
it's not-
Landmark
it's not
siya ng
my-
Borongan.
It's not my actually when I was 12 years old, I graduated elementary where my father was a supervisor.
I remember.
And one of the kuan ng requirement ng graduation, yung after your name, anong gusto
What do you want to
to
become?
I
Ganon.
wanted to become a doctor.
And then?
Then, Papa, sasabi niya, Papa, okay, if you want to become a doctor, discipline yourself in studying well. I cannot send you to Baguio, malayo. I will send you to Calbayog. Discipline seminary. So I did. Okay, sige.
And while you were in the seminary,
I enjoy staying there.
nag-iba na ang calling, hindi na to the medical...
I was influenced by seminarians. Yung mga seminarians na during May,
Oo. Ang mga
Berinong Maak.
Nagkakatekesim, yung mga naalala ko yun, may mga seminarians dito na school. Pero I think, Father, God has many ways of calling us
Indeed.
into what He wants us to become. Maybe in your mind, hunahunaan, tibali ka na nganhi, anim na hunahunaan, damanhit nga time nga, ginawaskahan diocese for a long time. How many years were you out of the diocese, Father?
Almost 25 years.
25 years. Okay,
For
almost
the-
half of your
priest-
priesthood, of your
25
priestly
years?
life,
Yeah.
was spent outside of the diocese. Sa at pagbabalikan, Balik Balay, we will talk about ito nga kan, Father, pag go away nga pag return. Okay, stay tuned.
Hadtuanay, damo ang isda ang mga salog ug kadagatan. Malugsong kala ang mga harayo na iton mga kaisda.
Self-sufficient. I'm contented with what I have. So, wala na. I focus on my work. That's the joy. Kung ano hinahatag ka ako yung trabaho ko, I'm contented. And the people knew. That I am not
Crucial part, the part han imo pagkapadi nga difficult.
difficult. In my case, ang relationship is superior. Sabi ko, misjudgment.
Pero normal naman yun it's normal in our life. We get to experience that sometimes we feel we are disliked, di ba? But that's part of being human. Kahit hindi pare, nakaka-experience talaga nun. Lalong kayo mga pare, very crucial yun dahil ang expectations ng mga tao sa inyo ay hindi yan papalag dahil maintindihan natin because danay tat yun na padi santo ito.
Santo
Yung
ito.
gano'n.
My exception in the mga tao. Well, I said to myself, I'm a human being.
Yeah.
So, before being a Christian, you've got to be human.
Yeah.
And what is the requirement of being human? To be emotional? Ilalahi Kristo. Pero Pedro, bagamat i-denied three divine person, he knew only Christ
As a teacher,
as a person.
as a person,
When,
hope.
of course,
God is always at work. Father,
did not blame the society or the church doing nothing regarding that matter. Yung mga tao yan na learned how to pray.
that's it.
When you pray, because disciplina.
Yun.
Disciplina. So, discipline prayer, discipline in the seminary, what you have to obey. It's not to discourage you to live normally because there is a law. So a man has got to follow the law. Although, or it's seminarian, got to follow. Although, the law is not, man is not made for the law. The law is made for man. Obedience is a manifestation of being, kumbaga sabi, very obedient.
In your life ba as a priest, ayoko nang magtanong. pero I'm just curious. In your life as a
Yes. Dito pa. And to top it all, my classmate pa. Who is my co-player at tennis. So, okay nga. Kakarawatan ko na ito. Parte siguro ng crosses.
yeah, totoo yun, Father.
Oh.
But overall, as a priest, that was
Oh,
and still is.
it still is.
Still is, oo.
Ang pag-uli ko, ito nga nabubutlaw na. Imagine 50 years.
So what do you expect then now that you're back home?
Well,
Nagkita na ka mo ni Bishop.
wala pa.
I told him na, Bishop, tomorrow my guest will be
By
Father
call,
Dom.
you call up?
No, he was here while I was having the program the other day.
Bishop,
Bishop Crispin.
nandito na? After,
He is here and I think he is leaving for Rome because
Oh.
they have a meeting with my audience sila with the Pope, all bishops all over the world.
is that so?
Magpipilita
I
hirap.
thought he left already.
Not yet. He has
Thank you very much.
may ada pa ni Bishop Atamanon nga didiha Canavid. I think today may da pa ni appointment dito Canavid. So anyway, Father, how about your celebration? I was anakon pakiana. What do you expect then after the 50 years and then coming home to the diocese?
Well, relaxed na. I've done my best.
Are you expecting for an assignment from the bishop while in the diocese, of course?
Of course, I'm willing to work.
How old ba nagre-retire ang mga padi?
Supposedly, mga 73.
73. So, retired ka na talaga. Retired ka na talaga.
Pero para sa obispo ito. Pero kung kuwang ka, able ka pa, pwede ka pa.
Oo.
May di ako nung bago
You
yan.
think, Father, you are able pa?
Well,
But not to be alone in a parish.
not to be alone in parish and to work in the parish as I have done. In the parish, we have been hiking 6 hours to the Barrios. Hindi ko na pwede. Hindi na pwede. ito ang akong first assignment dito hakuan, Manila, hakuan, as a Bantapono. I volunteered to hear confession every Monday. Driving mga 1 hour from my parish to Antipolo Cathedral. I'm driving my own car. Hearing confession for 3 hours.
Wow. So, kaya mo pa talaga mag-drive.
Right. Still
So,
right.
pwede ka pa in parish.
Pwede pa ako.
Pero not alone in a parish.
Pwede pa siguro just saying mass and then hearing confession.
Pero I think may pamahit niyo, ma-audience ka ba pamahit bishop?
Oo.
Pero you were not, Father, ngaran ito nga, nakadto kay parish. Did you leave the parish? Parish, the diocese? When you left the diocese, hindi ka na connected noon or ano yun?
Hindi.
You were still connected?
Connected.
Uh-uh.
I was not incarnated diocese. Incarnation.
Incarnation.
I need to say, from one
Diocese.
diocese to the other.
Incarnation, parang lumilipat ka ng
Lumilipat.
diocese. So
You
you
are
were not
Incarnated this sin. Okay. And disobedient, the bottom line because of idolatry. Yung selfishness,
Yeah.
focus on oneself. That's idolatry. And for me, I can consider any sin is injustice to you. Why? Justice means, the way I understand, means giving to be healthy as long as I'm alive. Healthy both spiritually and physically. And then to continue as a priest the way I could manage to be so. So di ba nga padi, they will not expect me as probably they were expecting when I was young. Okay. Akin na, karawatan na ako as I am.
Yeah. Love me for what I am.
For what I am.
Diba? In my struggle to become good. When I struggle to become good, the more that I become bad. Ganun, Father, di ba? Parang, kasi minsan nabubuhay tayo sa ating idealismo, and then when we are confronted with the real, parang ang hirap na pumasok dun sa real. Kasi nandito sa atin pa ang pagiging ideal. Kaya lang, pari ka eh. Basta ang iisa lang, obey,
Pray for life.
pray,
tapos,
talaga pray.
Panakan pa meditation and crucifixion, ito. And the first word was, Lord, Father, forgive them for they do not know
What they
they
do.
are doing. If they know Christ as the Son of God, okay, truly, sincerely, not because of one, inggit, okay? Marunong pa sa here, bypass, marunong here, who is Christ? Because of inggit, crucify Him. Okay? Pinili Barabbas. So, Jesus was so loving because they didn't know, who am I? What they know is on indifference or secularism, whatever, okay? And yung pinurpose nila yung makasarili. Pero Kristo, forgive them for they don't know. If they only know, who am I?
Yeah, true.
As Saint John, the evangelist, the beloved, siguro, hindi wala crucifixion.
Saint John the Evangelist saying yes to the invitation of Balik Balay. Sabi ko nga, nung malaman ko kay JJ na you're coming home, one of the priests of the diocese is coming home. Ano ito? Parang prodigal son. The prodigal son coming home.
Yeah. Listening to the
Can you call
prodigal father.
yourself like that, Father?
Yes,
Are you a prodigal son coming home to a loving father?
to a loving Father.
With Bishop Crispin, I think.
It's my superior.
Have you met him? He's parang he looks so very ordinary, But he is my bishop. He's our bishop. And
It's good.
Ang ano siya, one thing I like in Bishop is, ano siya
Simply.
truly human. Napakasimple niya, no? Napakasimpleng Bishop. I don't know, may mga struggles din. Lahat naman tayo, Father, may mga struggles. Lalo na siguro kayo, dahil ang...
Kasi sweetness is only appreciated when you go bitterness.
Yeah.
Okay?
You appreciate the light when you went through a lot of darkness. Parang you will appreciate sweetness when you went through a lot of
Bitterness.
bitterness.
Buhay.
Okay. So, Father, happy birthday to you today.
Thank you very much.
And then, congratulations for sustaining the life of a priest for 50 years.
50 years.
50 years.
Ang rason ko ito, ang unang mga kapalian ko, di ko lang pag-compare. Because comparing is odious. Generalization is dangerous. It's buying koan. Sarin ko, di ako pala ang padi, maburungkan, magse-celebrate. Okay? Hitang Golden Jubilee. So I have to leave the diocese of Kuan to celebrate, to prepare. Kuan ito, mga classmate, mga patay na.
Oo nga.
Oo, mga patay na.
Among ikaw na lait na ibilin.
Oo, labot na ka Father Alex. Hindi ako mga classmate sa Manila. Pero back to, we should back to my classmate. Classmate.
There was also one priest who celebrated 50 years, I think, pero wala na hiya. Father, I don't know if it was 50 years when Father Teddy, season.
Oh, if I did it, possibly.
50 years, 50 years na Matia, pero ito na, kinuha na yan, Hasta Sister Ray, yan niya bugto.
Bugtore, nakatawa kang tumatay, kami naglubong. Ugto ko matiya. Ugto ko.
Ayan, so binati na natin mga kasangkayan, no? This is the life of a priest, lalo na after 50 years, no? No regrets, Father.
Well, there is a certain regret.
But not regretting that you became a priest.
No. I'm happy to become a priest.
Yeah, okay.
I'm still here. Otherwise, kung di na happy as a priest, nakaasawa.
That's why, true. Para ito natin mga magpapadi, kay nasa ring, yan na naobserbaran para may Father, parang naguti na an vocation na habubuan an mga ihap, mga gusto magpari, gusto magmadre. In fact, damo it mga ano yan na, mga congregations nga, di ba, guti na. Ani ba nga ni, they were selling, dito, I think it was in Rome,
Buildings.
anira buildings, baligyan na nga ni, kay wara na nasulod. And then the Pope was calling the young people. Actually, in my community, I have a community din na yung catechumenal way. Damo na ano
May
mga
nagpapakatipagment, pero hindi ako nagpa-practice.
You were?
Yes, I was.
There is a community, I am from the first community of the Neo-Catechumenal Way, Father.
Panahon ni Kuan.
Oh,
Napanahon ko ni
Carino.
Carino.
I am, nasa ano na ako ngayon, nasa Traditio.
Talaga?
Nasa Traditio ng nanaking,
Oh.
nasa initiation na yan. I'm happy.
Third step?
Yeah.
Third step?
I don't know what step. That is basta tapos na ako sa initiation of prayer, nandiyan ako sa Traditio. Maram ka, Father, it is in this way that I saw myself. Malaking, gina ko nga buliga ang catechumenal way, an community, dako nga buliga nga.
Buhay pa yung Francisco.
Yeah. Kiko,
Father.
he is buhay pa. Carmen, patay na. The many blindness that I have when I was, I thought I was good because nakarakwero yung simbahan. I thought, eto na ako. Pero when I heard, nagpipinamatiakan pulong ang Ginoo, I realized ang dami kong kasalanan na ginadamoy akon mga
That's the
wala, no, I saw myself really
Grasya
as
ng Diyos.
an ugly self.
That's ang grasya ng Diyos.
Talaga. That's why I'm so happy I have a community. Sabi ko nga, I don't know, dila bation it mga yawa nga naaag na, di ba? The devils when nainggit yon. Siguro ako, the best thing that ever happened to me was having a community.
I admire you still here.
Yeah,
For working.
Because I
For how
find
many years?
life here. I am happy here. I
Fulfilled.
find life. I realize that my life is not mine. I realize that my life is not for me alone. My life is not just sitting but doing the will of God, difficult. Pero there is a certain happiness that stays, na parang diri ma-describe. Siguro as it
Nagkalipay bisan diin kahapit